Hello, girls, and hello, super mamas. Welcome to day 20 of our 30 days journal challenge. Today, I'm going to be telling you how journaling helps you figure out your next steps. So, many times we're overwhelmed with all the things that we want to do. Excuse me, and it could be so ambiguous and so complex and so overwhelming. You just have this goal that I want to be the best in my class. So what next? Oh, I want to be well behaved this holiday. I don't want my parents to have any issues with me this holiday. What next? Oh, I want to learn how to do this and become so good at it before the end of the holiday. What else? Sometimes when we are unable to know what next to do, we get stuck. This is where the pressure comes from. So, what journaling does for you is that the first of it, in terms of figuring out what your next step is that journaling helps you set clear and more defined goals. So, before I used to have goals like I want to make 10 million naira this year. I want to go to I want to reach 10,000 teenagers this year. Boom. Okay. I want to go to 10,000 cities around the world this year. What kind of goals are those? They are just vague. They are just big and they just dump pressure on us because you don't even know where to start. So I start to set more defined goals because your journal presents you with the platform to do so. You can't just be putting random ideas like that, like vague, as big as they are, just like that. How? Why? Okay, even if you do, the next question will be, so what next? I'm able to set my goals in a more defined way, breaking them into actionable steps, creating a roadmap. So, I wish I could share with you what my one of my journals is like. You might not understand anything in it. Okay? I'm drawing, I'm circling, I'm putting arrows, I'm canceling, I'm adding, I have blue pen, I have black, I have red, because I am trying to navigate my way. That's what a journal does. That's why you cannot afford to have only one journal. And that's why it hurts me when girls say they can't even feel one. Hey, you're gonna have many. So you better get used to it. Wake up and smell the coffee. Without it, confusion will be your portion. Because you cannot move from point A to point B without knowing how to get there, without considering what the challenges will be on the way, without considering what you need, who you need, when you need to move, and why you need to move. You need all that in place. Now, when you set your well defined goals, usually clearer, smaller, and very quick to move kind of points, actionable steps, we call it. The next thing you will do is that you begin to explore options. I love this part. Think about, your decisions, the uncertainties. Think about potential outcomes. Think about different scenarios. Brainstorm ideas. Weigh the pros and the cons. Gain perspective on which or which not. Girls, wake up. You can't keep sitting and thinking that your parents will do everything for you. What are you doing with your life? You have no ideas. Many times we come and we say, oh, my parents don't want me to study this. This is what I want to study, and yet they don't want me to. And when your parents are interviewing you, talking with you, it seems like you don't even know what you want. You don't know your next steps. You don't know what you need to do, what is required. You've made no research. You're just chilling and flexing. and expecting that everything should fall at your feet, girl, wake up. Your parents are only going to cooperate with you when you know where you are going and what you are doing, or when it seems like you do. It's not going to be totally put together, but at least gain some kind of clarity. You know that this holiday, this is what I'm going to do. You know that during the next holiday, this is what I'm going to do. You have figured it out. It's your job, especially if you're 9, 10. Maybe 6 and 7 is still coming up, but 10, you're old enough to at least have a fair idea of what you want to do and the options. Even the questions you ask should be on point. And so you see that journaling is not an option. Because on the day when you will need to defend yourself, on the day you will need to defend your dreams, your goals, and your plans, if you do not have it stated clearly, step by step, even if they are just a few, your request will not be granted. And that day you feel so bad because it looks like your world is going to be crumbling right before you. So take advantage of what we are doing today. Build the skill of journaling. It is helping you not just as a girl in the girls' hub, which, by the way, is the most amazing thing any girl can ever do for herself. It's not just because you're there, it's helping you as a person. And so, if you want to join the girls' hub, every girl deserves to be in the girls' hub, whether you are ages 6 to 8, 9 to 13, 14 to 17, or you're even in the higher institution above 18. We have a space for you at the girls' hub. If you are a boarder, we have a space for you at the girls' hub. This is the vibrant community of girls who are set to develop themselves so they can fulfill their global impact purpose. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow. To join the Girls Hub, you have the number right there, 0809-880-0339. From across the world, you can join us in that most amazing community. See you tomorrow. It's going to be day 21. Day 21.